I've been waiting for a sign. I've overcome my darkest nights. I am ready. I am ready. As my enemy hits the ground, I will be standing one more time. I am ready. I am ready. Ready for war. I've been hiding in silence. I was a million miles away, building walls of resilience inside of me. The good days are gone. I've gotta face the unknown. It was just the calm before the storm. I've been waiting for a sign. I've overcome my darkest nights. I am ready. I am ready. As my enemy hits the ground, I will be standing one more time. I am ready. I am ready. Ready for war.
Well, hello again, everyone. We are the highest tier pod of your weekly unfiltered wrestling and entertainment. And for the last 4 years, we want to welcome you to the World Elite Podcast, free and available wherever you get your podcasts, and we're on YouTube as well. And it's been a while. Not about like staying, it's a while, but the Hostly Trio's back together. Stretch, Fatso, Stinky. I mean, Marcus, Dylan, Jordan. We're all back together. First off, Jordan, how you doing?
I'm great. Let's do this, boys. Let's kill this shit tonight.
The only thing I'm gonna be killing later is 6 Salisbury steaks waiting over there in the corner.
6. That's crazy.
They're small. I thought they were gonna be fucking huge.
Oh, still at 6. That's a lot.
Well, I gotta practice for Thursday.
Well, you already ate a whole pack of cinnamon rolls, so
Yeah, I ate cinnamon rolls the other day. Well, he's back on the show. It's been a couple months. He's finally settled in his man cave. He's one of the co-hosts of the World Elite Podcast. He also runs Game Breaker Sports Network website. He's the head of the ASPCA. He can make your newly dog piss every 10 seconds. It's Dylan. Welcome back.
hey man, thanks for having me back. It's been a while, that I've been gone. It's been hell trying to get this house. We're finally moved in, finally settled in. As you see, got a little new addition with us. Very blessed that we're able to give this dog a new life that she has deserved to have for her entire life. She's 6 years old, so it feels good that we get to actually give her a good life. And it's been great ever since we got her. We got her a while back. She moved in with us when we moved in last Sunday, and yeah, it's been great. And yeah, you're completely correct about that. She does use the bathroom a lot, but she's been used for breeding. If I'm gonna get that out the way, she was used for breeding most of her life, and I guess that just makes her bowels very open. And as older she gets, she gets like that. But yeah, man, it's been a process trying to get this house, from fighting with banks, fighting with mortgage companies, fighting with this and that. It was a pain in the ass, but yeah, I'm just so excited to be back. I've been gone for nearly 3 months, and while I was gone, like for the live aspect of things, I was still here. I was still here making the overlays. I was still here making the thumbnails for YouTube and whatnot. I was still doing a lot of the social media work and all that. So while I was gone, I wasn't really gone. I was doing a lot of the stuff for all your nostalgia live streams, for other live streams that we were doing with other people, with Jordan and whatnot. Yeah, I was still here. A lot of people that Cheyenne and I can thank for this house, getting us to where we are, too many people to name, but of everyone who's contributed into helping, to moving stuff in, to everything. You know who you are. Just want to thank everybody for that. So I'm gonna send it back to you because I'm about to hand Dottie off to my wife so she can stop trying to get out of my arms, because she is trying to get out of my arms. So I will give it back to her for a second.
Well, welcome back, and of course, settled in his newly office man cave. I see he got a new chair. Same mic. Is that a
Yes.
record player behind you?
It is a record player. It's been in storage for a while, but I said whenever I was gonna get like my own little man cave, I wanted to like bring my records in here. I have so many records in this little case that's in the corner of this room, but I wanted to have it on display, because when we did this little test call, I think it was last night we did it, I almost had nothing on my wall. This picture was too high up. You couldn't see it. This picture, by the way, my wife got for me of me and my dad. I got the record player out yesterday, so I wanted to have it in some aspect behind me. And yeah, that's cool. So,
Well, I saw you took my advice. I mean, I saw you got that gift from Cheyenne, that picture of you and your dad, a young you with your daddy, that you finally lowered so we could see. And you were like, well, you put it too high, but you already put a hole in the wall. Well, you did what I said. You could put it down where we could see it, and you can always add something else where that hole is, where we won't see it. I mean, put a Madrid flag right there, and I don't have to look at that.
Yeah. So whenever I hung up all this stuff, at first my wife wanted to use like those other things to where you didn't have to like put holes in the wall, and then I kind of went behind her back and I did it anyways. And she said, "You put some fucking holes in the wall." I'm like, "Yeah, I did." So
Yeah.
whatever. So they have like two little small holes that you can't see, but it's whatever. I mean, it's my little room. This is my little safe space here, even though the house ain't huge, but it's good enough for us. So that's all that matters.
Mhm.
We're very happy here, to be honest. So yeah,
Exciting. Well,
it is.
if we were in school, we would consider to be seniors, I guess, because we've already hit 4 years with this show. We just get lazier and lazier within this last year.
We do.
I think we had more days off than live streams.
Oh my God, yes. I mean, me in general. I mean, I had a lot going on as far as like the house and everything. The house buying process started like I said, almost 3 months ago. More than 3 months ago, but I was still doing shows while we were looking. But then when the stuff really got, serious with buying, then I'm like, yeah, I mean, this is gonna take my time away from doing the show on air. But yeah, I mean, whenever I knew I was able to come back, whenever I knew I was gonna get my little setup together and be ready, I knew that this was the week, that this was the perfect week to come back. I know you wanted to do tomorrow. I'm not really available on Wednesdays.
I got a lot of shit going on tomorrow. I got two shows tomorrow. I got beer to drink because it's Raw Wednesday tomorrow. I got Thanksgiving movies to watch. I got Sportsmania Plus tomorrow night, and then I'm going on Binbuster Boys. We're doing a review on Planes, Trains, and Automobiles since it's Thanksgiving week.
Nice.
We're gonna do that one first, and then I'm gonna do Sportsmania late. I'm probably just gonna stick to football because there's so much fucking football I gotta talk with rivalry week coming up and the FCS playoffs and how fucking crazy last week was. I think that's all I'm gonna talk. I might recap the group play of the NBA Cup and the league phase of the Champions League, and that's about it. But other than that, majority of tomorrow is going to be a lot of football talk instead.
Right.
Nothing else. But it's going to be good. Same time, same place on my YouTube channel or on Facebook and Twitter, 9 p.m. Central. Check out Sportsmania Plus. But
nice.
The only besides the live streams or a lot of the nostalgias I've done, the only only thing I remembered that we did within this last year was the interview with Bull Buchanan.
Yes.
I think that was the
Yes,
only interview we did.
To my recent knowledge, yeah, that was the last one. I know they had an indie wrestler that reached out to us that I tried to reach out to a while back, and he reached out to me, I think like a month ago. I haven't got back to him yet, but I will. And then maybe after the holidays we can work something out to get him on the show and all that. Because I mean, now that I'm back with no nothing holding me back now, I feel like I can do a lot more live stuff, a lot more recorded stuff, and most importantly, more content on the show. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to doing more stuff now. Now that I got my own little setup here, I can just come in here, do what I want. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing more content for the show for sure.
Well, now that you got that L-shaped desk, you can like get more stuff. Like I got a damn PC and a laptop I work with here, but I don't fuck around with the laptop a lot. Unless if I'm doing watch-alongs or whatever or anything like that. If I got like football on one TV, I'm gonna have to put wrestling on this one. Prime example of what I'm gonna do Saturday with Survivor Series. Now that it's got an early start time, that just was out of left field. 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific, I think, or was it 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific? I don't remember what time it's gonna start here for us.
I do not know. I have to check. I'm not sure.
I think it's either 4 or 5 o'clock our time.
It's 5 o'clock our time.
Maybe 5 o'clock somewhere. Jordan, anything from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is one of the greatest. You put Steve Martin and John Candy together. Yeah, you got an instant classic. But before I saw the Thanksgiving horror movie that I fucking died laughing watching, I was only watching 2 movies the week of Thanksgiving, that and Zack and Miri. Now I can throw Thanksgiving in, which that movie wasn't even scary at all. I laughed my ass off at that.
I mean, for me, Thanksgiving, like a must to watch is the Thanksgiving version of Charlie Brown. I'm a huge Charlie Brown.
Oh my god, Charlie Brown got a holiday movie for everything.
Yeah, exactly. And I had the DVD that has all of them. So instead
Does
of
he have-
Apple TV has the rights to them now, so they don't show them on ABC no more, which persuaded me to buy the DVD.
Oh, well, good. If they're on Apple TV, then I can go watch that Charlie Brown Christmas you keep talking about on Apple TV.
The Christmas one's good, but I mean, my favorite one's the Thanksgiving one, and then the Great Pumpkin, then the Christmas and all that. So Thanksgiving one's the best.
Do they have a Valentine's Day one, or New Year's Day one, or St. Patrick's Day one, or Easter one, Memorial Day?
Okay. Oh fuck. I don't
Labor
know.
Day.
Okay, you're going way too into this. I think
I'm
there's
naming
only 4
every.
of them.
Oh well, they definitely don't have Mardi Gras. That was going to be my next question.
Oh well, obviously not.
Damn.
Let's see.
Well, it was Jordan that always talked about the Charlie Brown Christmas. That's
They have an Easter one.
I'm gonna one day, maybe tomorrow when I'm drinking, I'm gonna find it on Apple Plus and see what it's all about. But Jordan, anything that we've done this last year that you can we remembered that you enjoyed doing?
I'm trying to see what interviews I was in.
None.
Oh yeah, he wasn't with Bull Buchanan because he wasn't born or he was a baby. He was pissing every 10 seconds like Dottie.
Just doing great shows with y'all guys.
Well, you came on the last one, I think, with us. Or you did something with me not long ago. Oh, he joined Dallas and I one time. Yeah, you did Crown Jewel.
It was me, you, and
was it Dallas?
No, it was me, you. No, me, you, and what's her name?
Nessa.
Yeah, it was Nessa.
His co-host.
Yeah,
La Madrida. Yeah, her. That was our last. That was our last like audio that got dropped too. It's still available. We talked. That was when Sammy joined the fucking team Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, now that they added more matches, I'm not going to the LSU game now. I'm actually fucking excited to see, and especially now that Punk's on the team, that's another thing I wanted to bring up. You think he did that to piss Seth Rollins off?
I mean, I mean, I don't know why they would bring him in. I mean,
He's a Paul
the
Heyman
only
guy.
thing people are talking about from SmackDown that people are noticing, it ain't Punk. They're noticing the stuff Paul Heyman was wearing. It's the exact same thing Solo wears.
Yeah,
I don't know what he's gonna do.
I think he just did it to piss Seth off. We're probably gonna get them down the road.
Probably.
Maybe at WrestleMania if Punk ends up not winning the Rumble.
Maybe. I mean, regardless, it's gonna be interesting as fuck. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, this men's War Games match is gonna be great. I'm really looking forward to it.
It's going to be fabulous.
That it will.
Despite certain people, I don't want to be in a match, but I'm excited for it, I guess, because of everything else that just came out of left field. Like when I was watching Raw last night, we'll talk more about. But now, last live stream, we talked about it, me, Jordan, and Ness, about saying since they're bringing in the women's U.S. title, will they do a women's Intercontinental title? And sure enough, we got the announcement last night. They are doing a tournament. I heard rumors they might crown the first women's Intercontinental champion on the first night of Raw on Netflix. That was the rumor. Like they're going to do the first women's U.S. champ on Saturday night's main event. I heard rumors they're going to do the first women's IC champ on the premiere of Raw on Netflix. What's up, Jordan Taylor? Get your UTL merch. Deadline ends on Thanksgiving night.
Mm-hmm.
So what you guys think?
I mean, what I would like for the Intercontinental, I saw someone, I don't know if it was on Facebook or Twitter. I think it was on Facebook. Someone shared it. They said their agenda for the Intercontinental title and the U.S. title for the women's is for Dakota Kai to win the Intercontinental and the United States be Chelsea Green. I think Chelsea Green, regardless, or Mishin should win the U.S. title.
I think we all predicted Chelsea Green. That's what I predicted.
Yeah.
And Jordan too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, that's a good idea for the women's IC title. First champ would be like a Dakota Kai or something. I was gonna think of shit. I don't know, like maybe a Selena Vega or maybe a Bailey, or I'll even say Dakota Kai. That's three I can say right there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, but the main thing I didn't like is that they didn't show the actual live reveal on Raw. They showed it, like I said, like earlier tonight, because I saw the reveal on Twitter. Someone was at the show and they posted it, and I was thinking it was gonna open the show, that Adam Pearce would be in the ring first thing opening it, but then it was Gunther. So I'm like, okay, it had to be a pre-recorded segment, and just gonna show it later in the show, and that's what they did.
Raw was taped live. Raw wasn't taped last. Raw was live last night.
But that was a pre-taped segment. And because I know somebody that was at the show, I followed them on Twitter, and they were at the show, and before Raw started, they had Adam Pearce in the ring, and it had like the big stand that was covered with the title on it. So I was thinking that's what they were going to do, is open up the show, and then they were going to start the show like that, but it wasn't. Yeah, exactly.
I wonder why they didn't do that segment live. Why they had to do it pre-tape? That was stupid.
Well, they didn't do the U.S. title one live anyway. They did it backstage because Nick Aldis revealed it backstage.
They did a promo, but the promo, yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're not doing one, but Circle of Debate probably will, and I might end up hopping on it. I don't know. Depends who hosts it. I know we were talking about hosting a watch along for Saturday night's main event. We'll definitely do that, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Fuck, we might do our own shit. Fuck it. I ain't going to the game. I spent all my fucking money Black Friday shopping for the kids.
Oh, yeah.
Amazon, baby. You got the from the 21st to the 30th. I didn't have to wait till tomorrow or Friday. I did that shit to day one.
Shit, with this house I just bought, people be lucky if they get stuff for Christmas this year.
I tell them, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't getting shit. Y'all getting love from me in person. Pull a Bubba Dub on them.
Just cook me something.
Well, I've already done that a few times already, Jordan.
Oh shit.
Your ass is already at my house all the damn time.
Yeah, every day.
All the time.
From the morning till the night.
Till it's time to go to bed. The ass is here all the time.
Turn the guest room into his own bedroom.
Shit, the guest room's got too many fucking stuff in there right now from storage.
I was gonna say you
Oh,
probably got a
shit.
bunch of boxes and clothes and shit and
There's a lot of
things.
stuff in there right now. There's way too many things in there right now. Totes, old boxes that we have opened up stuff, and too much stuff right
I
now.
just think you can have a bonfire with all them boxes since yes, the fifth woman is Bailey.
Bailey, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, I was laughing at the Jade Cargill memes of how she was laid out. I think Bianca did it.
I mean, that's the more logical thing to happen is Bianca.
Well, everyone was saying if it wasn't Bianca, it was somebody from that War Games team, or it was probably Charlotte Flair.
There's no reason for Charlotte Flair to get into this. There's no logic behind that.
Because they had a stare down one time on SmackDown.
It's got to be either Bianca did it or Jade set it up to turn on Bianca. It's just a matter of who's going to go heel between the two. If it's Jade, which I think Jade would play a great heel. That would be great.
I want Bianca as
She
the
was
heel.
But she was a great heel in AEW. I think being a heel in WWE under Triple H could take it to new levels. But I mean, Bianca was a good heel too. So fuck it. I mean, I think we win either way.
It could. You're right. It could, but we took this week off. Yeah, I was wondering. I was wondering why they didn't have a watch along for Raw last night, because I've been waiting to pop up as soon as Jay showed up on TV, because they say, dude, this dude's always fucking here when Jay Uso's on TV. Yeah, because I'm the Heat man, bitch. All right, one more thing before we get to predictions. Well, make it two. It's going to be a double question here. So, Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, we just found out we're getting it on Saturday night's main event. It will not be at Survivor Series. The main thing is all the cult. I'm gonna say the fucking Roman cult has been running through social media saying, "Oh, Cody's not defending it at another PLE, but y'all gonna shit talk Roman down like that?" Well, we've said it 1,000 times. Cody shows up every fucking week, and he has matches. Roman shows up once in a fucking blue moon, and he defends his title once every freaking 6 months. Cody defends it every so often. Yeah, he's going. Well, he didn't defend it at Bad Blood, but he defended it. No, he didn't even defend it at Crown Jewels. So that would be 3 consecutive PLEs, but he's there every fucking week. He didn't go take a leave of absence like Brock Lesnar did or what. No. So get the fuck over it. I mean, I know people are saying Cody's reign sucks right now and shit, but just
shut the fuck up. Please go away. Let me sleep for the love of God.
Instant classic.
All right, that's the first question. Of your take on Cody dragging it to Saturday night's main event, not having it at Survivor Series. If that was the right call, or you kind of knew it was going to be dragged to Saturday night's main event?
I mean, I think if you have Cody defending it at Survivor Series, it almost takes away from some of the stuff happening at Survivor Series as it is. Because you have Gunther already defending against Damian Priest. You have both Wars Games matches. I think if you add Cody to the mix, I think you got too much on the show. And that's saying a lot for Survivor Series. Survivor Series is one of the big four of the year. So you would think having Cody on there, I think that adds too much. I think you're pulling a Tony Khan and adding too much onto a show. So I think the card they have right now is perfect. It's not too much. So I think if you add too many things, it's almost like it's getting to the last match and you're like, oh my god, there's so much going on right now, and you're tired after it because each War Games match is going to last a while. So if you add more and more and more stuff, then you're draining people.
Yeah,
So I think adding it to Saturday Night's main event is absolutely perfect.
And people were complaining, oh, they only do 5 matches like the UFC. They need to have more. Well, that'd be match number 6. But yeah, War Games matches go over 20 minutes because 25 minutes because you have those like 5-minute, then 3-minute time limits until like the next competitor comes in with the advantage and all that. And then after 25 minutes of killing each other, then you kind of fall. The bell finally rings, and then it just goes on. And we've seen War Game matches go 40 minutes or damn near almost an hour.
Right.
But yeah, I agree with.
You agree with what?
No, I agree with Dylan. Like, yeah, adding Cody to the match and everything is like he said with Tony Khan, like with the 20 matches or whatever AEW has during
too fucking
it doesn't
many.
make sense.
Yeah, I remember I looked at the clock. I'm like, oh, it's 11:36 our time. Let me go see if the show's over and get results. Oh no, they had like 7 matches left to go, and I'm like, oh my god.
That's the thing. I was keeping up with Full Gear, and because we're watching something else, I'm keeping up with Full Gear, and I'm like, okay, it's around 10 o'clock. I mean, the show's got to be damn near over. I looked, there's like 3 matches left. I'm like, son of a bitch. I said, how do they do this every show?
Yeah,
it's unreal.
I don't know, but it's like some of them 0-hour matches don't even make sense. Like you will have these like 16-man tag matches and shit. Like, fuck you. I'm like,
come, dude, you're the only person hating on that. Everyone loves Big Boom AJ.
Dude, that kid
and the Rizzler.
That kid needs a fucking monitor on his shoulder. He probably got diabetes. Going after double doozy cookies or whatever the fuck he cheers for.
It's a double chunk chocolate cookie. Get it right, goddammit.
The only one that brought the boom was Adam Cole, baby.
Dude, he broke his foot during the match, AJ, and he still went on.
That's why you don't try this at home, folks. You're not a licensed wrestler. Look,
he was an independent wrestler 20 years ago.
Well, one kid was a freaking timekeeper, and I'm like, does that kid even know how to? He doesn't even know how to tell time because he sure knows what time it is to eat. But I was like,
don't you dare disrespect the Rizzler like that.
Look, when I first saw him came out, I was like,
who the fuck is this asshole?
But you're the only person that don't know who the Rizzler is.
Because
the entire social media knows who the Rizzler is.
I only follow 3 people on TikTok. I follow a Texas coach, Randy the fucking plumber. Wow. That guy when he does his rants about college football, and I follow another fucking celebrity on TikTok. That's it. Oh,
it's not just TikTok. He's everywhere.
And then he's doing this stupid fucking dance.
I love it.
Look, I've only been to Costco like 2 or 3 times in my life. They got them in Texas. They don't have them in Louisiana. Costco's like another version of Sam's. They have like everything in bulk.
Well, yeah, that's what it is. I mean, it's just Sam's, but it's another store.
I've asked somebody out there, what do you think of Costco? They told me
trash.
I'm not a big fan of Costco. I mean, I'm not. I mean, we have a Sam's membership. I don't have a Costco one, but I've been inside Costco before. I'm not too impressed.
Well, speaking of that, are we even thinking about going all in next summer? Or we're not doing that shit anymore? Okay.
No.
That's all I need to know.
Hell no.
He said hell no.
I just knew she was going to chime in.
Sam's is better. Yeah, I used to buy Sam's all the time.
My mom loves Sam's.
Well, I know I need to go renew my card. I haven't bought from Sam's in forever. Yeah, so again, the Cody, not the Cody Crybabies, the Roman Colt was bitching about Cody not title Cody's probably looking at all them on social media right now.
I'm so sorry! Bitch.
I love that clip.
I love it too.
Yeah.
But hey, Paul Heyman's back too, and I love it. And the people whining.
Suck my fucking dick!
I just feel with me being back, you're just going on clip overload right now. That you're just excited I'm back on the show.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
Nope. I'm excited.
Oh, I know
Tell
you
you,
are.
we got to make it entertaining. I mean,
Of course.
well, we got Survivor Series this Saturday in the middle of all that college football I'm gonna be watching. So I'm just glad they added more matches. So let's go ahead and predict them, folks. We'll start with how it's listed. We'll start with the World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther, Damian Priest, Jordan. You go first.
I'm gonna go with Gunther in this one.
Yeah, I'm also going Gunther. You know, if I'm gonna stick to my guns from the last time I was on the show, which was quite a while back, and we had people on the show that we no longer converse with. I made a statement that I can see Gunther having like a Bruno Sammartino type run. Obviously, it won't be as long as Bruno held it, but he's gonna hold the title for a while. You know, I think Gunther should go on a very dominating reign with the title, and if that's the case, he's not going to lose to Damian Priest. You know, for one, I enjoyed Damian Priest with the world title. I think they took it off of him too soon, but it's who he dropped it to. I was happier with because Gunther deserved it. I mean, he brought the IC title to new levels, and now you're bringing him with the world title. And I mean, is the reign good? I mean, it's decent. It's enjoyable. I think his character is coming to life, and I love it. But I don't think it's gonna be to Damian Priest that he's gonna lose it, and he's not gonna lose it anytime soon. I think he holds it all the way to Mania, and I think he even holds it past Mania. So,
Well, that segment ended the way you don't want it to end if you want a new champion. You never want the challenger holding the title up on the go home show. That's usually a sign that they're definitely losing the match. So yeah, Gunther is definitely retaining. And I also said Gunther was gonna go into WrestleMania as world champion and most likely retain it and continue on, even if by the way, well, first, we were talking about, John Cena announced he was gonna also compete in his last Elimination Chamber and all that. Do you see John Cena fighting Gunther for the world title in his final WrestleMania, or do you see someone else probably fighting Gunther and Cena has another opponent? I asked that to Jordan last show we did, and I asked that with Nessa, and I was gonna ask you the same thing.
well, I commented on it. You know, I think if
I think I
Cena
remember
was
that.
I guess you don't. I mean, but I think if Cena was to have a last match, it should be against someone he was a big rival with, and I think it should be like someone like a Randy Orton or something like that. Or if CM Punk doesn't win the Royal Rumble, which I think he will, and I think he main events Mania, then Punk and Cena was a great rivalry as well. So either one of the two, I don't see him competing with Gunther for the title. I don't think that he should have another reign with a world title. I'm not big on part-timers being a champion. So, I mean, nonetheless, Cena should not hold the title at all.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I wanted to. I hope people are listening because I wanted to talk about something that. Speaking of WrestleMania, I said I wanted to wait till you come on because I wanted to hear your reaction about something. So, you went to last WrestleMania you went to was 34. Last one I went to was 38. So
Yeah.
I want to do a little bit of comparison here when it comes to tickets. So you remember how much you paid for your WrestleMania ticket?
I mean, For one ticket, no, but like all together, I think I do. Man, that was all the way back at like what it was what 34? Yeah, that was our last one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I mean, obviously, it's a lot cheaper than what you see nowadays. I think for like 4 tickets combined, and it was only one night. Then they didn't do a 2 night thing they do now. I think for 4 tickets altogether, we paid like man. And honestly, I'm probably gonna get this way off. Um, I mean, it wasn't even a grand. I don't think for four
Well,
tickets.
well, I was just gonna say one because I was gonna do a couple comparisons here. I just want to throw this in just for most. I had to look it up. He went to 30.
Hmm.
Okay, so he paid 1,200. See, I know when I went to WrestleMania 34, like I said, I bought them like 6 weeks before the show, and where I sat, I paid like almost like $75. But I sat up a little high, which I like to sit high.
Yeah.
The very first WrestleMania 40 years ago, the cheapest ticket was $15.
Jesus, what the fuck is that on the roof?
That's a nosebleed ticket.
Damn.
This is back in 1985. A ringside ticket for WrestleMania 1 was $290 something. This was 40 years ago. Talk about times have changed.
Damn.
So the last WrestleMania I went to, I remember when I was looking at how much shit costs. I remember the cheapest WrestleMania ticket in Dallas was about like around $100, 200 around that time, because I did the 2-day package and I paid like almost $200 for one ticket for both nights.
Mhm.
And the most expensive ticket for WrestleMania 38, it was about $2,000, $2,000 or $3,000 to sit ringside.
Oof.
You want to know how much tickets are this year? For fucking Vegas, folks. WrestleMania 41 in Vegas.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing I haven't looked up. That's one thing I haven't seen is the ticket prices. I haven't looked.
All right. I looked it up and I've been waiting to tell you this. The cheapest ticket for WrestleMania in Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
$1,100.
Jesus, man.
Oh, wait till you hear ringside. And then I can't wait to tell you the 2-day package.
All right, let's hear it.
A fucking ringside ticket was almost $12,000.
Ooh, man.
That's a fucking Super Bowl ticket right there.
Dude, that makes my skin crawl listening to that, man. That's a lot.
I saw a 2-day VIP WrestleMania package for $20,000.
And the sad part is you're gonna see that stadium packed for both nights of Mania. So that just shows that people either are doing well with their money, which is great. You do what you want with your money. 2, they're maxing out every credit card they have to get there, or I mean,
are they trying to break Taylor Swift's freaking record of ticket sales?
I mean, maybe.
She already broke merch sales in New Orleans when she came down here. Like they had they had over 17 zigzags of lines in Champion Square with motherfuckers trying to get in the Smoothie King Center to buy merchandise.
Crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna probably do the same. I can't imagine. Well, and watch, just because it's in Vegas, I bet you just a T-shirt in the Superstore will probably be like a $50-$60 T-shirt.
Yeah, that's one thing that I don't miss about Mania is it's like the superstores. Yeah, they're nice. They have a shit ton of merchandise and the coolest things you'll see, but the prices are outrageous. So, I mean, I would go there, and the main thing I would get is like one of those Mania shirts that says that you were there or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah,
not big
I
on
got
buying
one.
like the superstar shirts. I want the Mania shirt to show that you were there. Because yeah, you have pictures that like to do justice for you, but you're not always going to have that picture on you at all times. But you want to have that shirt to show that you were there, and that's the one thing I like. Now Ryan likes to get like the pins like that shows like all the Mania logos, or when he went to the College World Series, he would get one every year. So he has like so many of those pins for me, like a Mania or College World Series or some cool event that he's been to. So he has a lot. But yeah, for me, the prices are outrageous.
When I went to 34, I bought like a light hoodie that was like in
Mhm.
Saints colors with the
Mhm.
logo. It looked like it was like that hunter looking color. It wasn't the Mardi Gras colors. And I bought a koozie. Uh, I I refused to get a 38 shirt because I didn't want that fucking Dallas Cowboys star on me.
Yeah, see, that's where I went wrong with the not souvenir stand for like the food. I went get for 32.
Oh, you
I
never
went get me
buy
something to eat.
food. Never buy food at a wrestling
Well,
show.
well, I did, and I mean the food at AT&T Stadium was so different than what you get at because we were still season ticket holders for the Saints at the time. So the food comparison to there to the to the Superdome was crazy. So I got me something, and I wanted a souvenir cup for WrestleMania. Those fucking assholes gave me a souvenir cup for the Dallas Cowboys. I said, "What the fuck am I gonna do with this?"
Oh shit! Was that for
So
32?
yeah.
I have a souvenir cup for 34. It's at my parents' house. I brought it there one time and my dad found it and he drank out of it for a little while and it's just sitting in their cabinet collecting dust.
Yeah, we
Get
still
that.
have ours because Ryan got one for 32, so we
Yeah,
still
I
have
got
it.
I got a shirt that says I was there when I went
I
Mhm.
with
got I remember I
Dylan and them.
brought y'all something back when I was there in Dallas. I brought y'all was it cups or koozies?
Was
I
it a
remember what
cup?
Yeah.
souvenir cup.
It was a cup, I think. Yeah.
The cheapest thing I bought from the superstore was a fucking C4 Energy
Oh yeah.
that I drank on a damn empty stomach, and then I started jittering on the live stream and on the FaceTime call, and you were like, "Are you fucking all right?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not all right."
Is that the same day that you ate like your weight worth in Snicker bars?
Yeah, I was so hungry, I didn't want to pay for that expensive food. They had a fucking coffee table full of free mini Snickers while you're playing 2K20, and that was the first time I played it under the new control play, and I got my ass kicked by a fucking 10-year-old. Like this little fucker was killing me, and like I wanted to murder his ass after it was over with because
Oof.
I was embarrassed.
Damn.
And then I took some like free posters. Like I took all three cover posters, the two Ray ones and the NWO one, and I had them like taped over there till the next game came out. Then I disposed of those, and
Hmm.
uh, uh, I'm hearing rumor. I don't know if that was true. It was a hoax. Are they supposed to go back to SmackDown versus Raw? Or are they just going to be WWE 2K25?
I mean, I haven't heard nothing. It would be cool if they did because I love that series, but I haven't heard a thing. So if you heard something, it's more than likely not true.
I wonder who would be on the cover. Someone said CM Punk, but he already like covered WWE 13, so I don't know. Roman already covered, Seth already covered, Cody was the recent cover. I don't know who could be on the cover for the next WWE video game. Like they already done Cena 10,000 times. They did Randy Orton one time. I mean,
Hmm.
god damn. I mean, it's hard to tell these days who they can put on the cover of the next video game.
Hmm. Yeah.
Just don't do dipshit Mysterio.
Yeah.
All right, let's move forward. All right, mate, you know what? Gunther could be a good cover. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let Gunther be on the cover. LA Knight, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Then we got this out of left field. We're getting a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. Braun Breaker versus Ludwig Kaiser and Sheamus. I'm gonna assume this happened on Raw last night when Braun fought Ludwig and Sheamus interfered. I remember I was watching the Chargers Ravens game, and then when I flipped it back, Sheamus interfered and was beating up. Was it Braun or Kaiser? I don't remember who he was beating up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, triple threat, which means every man for himself, no DQs. Jordan. Does Braun retain, or are we crowning a new IC champ?
I'm going Braun Breaker.
Yeah, I'm going Braun also. You know, I'm in the same boat as I was for Gunther, you know, the whole title for a while. They pulled it off of him once to give it to Jey Uso for a nice feel good moment, and then they gave it right back to Braun. So I don't think Braun should drop it anytime soon. I know that they've been talking about Sheamus winning it. I think that's what he needs to become the Grand Slam champion, and still hasn't won it yet. It ain't gonna happen. You know, I think Braun holds it for a while. So yeah.
Yeah, Braun retains. Braun future cover of WWE video game, and eventually, yes, Sheamus will win the title. It won't be at Survivor Series. I could see him doing it on the premiere of Raw on Netflix if you want a twist.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're trying to make that the biggest Raw in forever, and I'm just, as long as it don't buffer like it did for the fucking Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight.
Oh my god!
I'm laughing at all the memes, like they show like a highlighted awesome moment from the past, and then it shows the buffering. Or if you're what now, are they like literally? When they said WWE Network is shut down, I thought it already shut down. That's why it's on Peacock. Are they really taking the WWE library out of Peacock and putting it on Netflix too, or it's going to stay on Peacock?
That I don't know. I didn't read nothing about it. I mean, you would assume that it's just Raw going to Netflix. I mean, SmackDown is staying on USA, and
NXT's
I don't know about the
on CW, but
I don't know about the PLEs. If are the PLEs staying on Peacock?
Everybody, because they said New Year's Day is when the network is shut down. I thought it already shut down. Like I thought Peacock owns everything. And I don't think it's leaving Peacock. I think you can still watch because everybody's like, when I watch WrestleMania on Netflix and it's doing the buffer and shit. And I'm like, I don't think it's just getting Raw. I don't think it's getting the whole library. You know how?
No, because I think the PLEs are staying on Peacock.
Yeah, I think so too. I think people are like, ooh, I swear, those type of people.
Ass.
I swear to God, I hate. Because I did laugh at all the memes, like saying me watching WWF on Netflix, and it's like the video game of WrestleMania 2000 or No Mercy because how the graphics look, or like saying me watching the Royal Rumble on Netflix, they show the buzzer going off and then you see the buffering and all that, or
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Sorry,
it's okay.
I'm gonna play one.
Basically, it's because the UK stuff. Maybe they meant just for the UK because we already lost it in America where God pays attention. But this, yeah, I think it stays on Peacock. By the way, if that's gonna be the theme song for Raw, that Travis Scott song, oh my God, I'm feet gonna be up here. I'm twerking my ass on the wall. It's like, I'm telling you, when I saw that fucking Raw commercial on Netflix, and I'm like, oh fuck, look at Travis Scott go, and I'm like, fucking hey, I don't even have that. We're supposed to have that clip of Lewis Black, fucking a.
Dude, one thing I love about doing live streams is like seeing random comments that come in on our thing, and like what? What does this mean?
Are they from Saudi Arabia?
I don't know, but if they are, I'm not saying nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Just
all right.
Random.
We got another match, another title match they added. We're getting the United States Championship, LA Knight versus Shinsuke Nakamura, I guess he's no longer the artist known or the King of Strong Style. He got a new nickname, and I guarantee he got a new theme song
He does, I think.
with this evil look. Like it looked like a Japanese Batman took off his mask. He's got all that black lining in his eyes, but it's a surprise to see Nakamura back. So I mean, everybody's already saying, "Oh, he needs to be champ." I mean, I don't know. What happens here, Jordan? Does LA Knight retain or Shinsuke gets the U.S. title once again?
All right, here we go. I'm going with L.A. Knight. Yeah.
This one's a little tough because why would you bring back Shinsuke, this whole new thing, and you make him lose the first match? I mean, I get it. It's the LA Knight. You know, he's been US champ for a hot minute now, but I think you pulled a trigger on Shinsuke and you have him beat LA Knight and you have him carry the US title. This doesn't take anything away from LA Knight. You know, he had a great reign with the title. But I think if you bring Shinsuke back under this new, you know, character, whatever, new theme and whatnot, I think you give it to him. What are you doing by bringing him back and then have him lose his first match? I mean, that doesn't make any sense. So I'm going with Shinsuke to pull an upset victory over LA Knight. I mean, regardless, it's going to be a fun match to watch.
Mm-hmm. Now, this ain't my prediction, but what if Shinsuke does win, but can win like by disqualification?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't like for that to happen. You know, if for me, I'm a firm believer that like a PLE, like a match shouldn't end in DQ unless it leads to another match at a different show. Like if he wins or loses by DQ and then they have it again at Saturday night's main event, and that's where he beats LA Knight or something like that. I mean, regardless, I think he should win the title at some point. If you don't do it at War Games, you do it at Saturday night's main event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So maybe they could get a rematch like on Saturday night's main event. Yeah. So I got LA Knight retaining. If they were to have a rematch on Saturday night main event, then I could see the title changing. But like I said, I don't know if it's going to be a 2-hour show or an hour show. It depends how much they fill on that card. The only thing we can guarantee is they're crowning the first women's U.S. champ that night, and we're getting KO and Cody for the title that night. So, but I'm going to assume we're going to get maybe probably 5 matches total on Saturday night main event. Anyway, but all right, then the tradition they've been doing since, what was it, 2021? They did the first War Games at Survivor Series. Yeah, they kind of took it from NXT. So we got the women's War Games match. I know one team, you got Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae. You got both women's champions on one team. The other team, you had Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and you originally had all 3 members of Destiny's Child, but Jade Cargill got taken out and is now replaced by Bayley with Naomi and Bianca Belair. And I've missed the main event. So which team got the advantage?
Oh shit! Which one did you get it, Jordan? Were you watching or?
Somebody in the comments, who won that match between Nia and Bianca?
Fuck, I forgot.
Bianca won.
Okay, so the good team gets the advantage. Yeah, he said Rhea's team. So that means is when one member from each team starts in the ring, after the first 5-minute period, someone from Rhea's team is going to come out, and then it goes every 3 minutes. It's going to rotate. Now, unlike AEW, if you get in the cage, you cannot get out. If you get out, that's an automatic forfeit for your team. So that's why when they run out, they automatically go to the ring apron and get weapons, which I wouldn't have mind if they did War Games cage, almost similar like AEW's, where it touches the floor, where you can actually get out and get more weapons instead of having to like rush to get it all. But plus, I like it's open. like a regular cage where you can just do shit off the top.
Mhm.
I mean, I love their. I mean, I like both versions, the Blood and Guts and this actual version of War Games. But and then once all the members of both teams are in the ring, War Games officially begins. You'll hear the bell, then falls can count. But this you win by pinfall submission. There's no surrenders, no forfeits, and you stay in the two rings, in the double cage, no escaping. But people will do shit off the top.
Yeah.
And if you're a cameraman, stay in between the two rings. Do not get in the ring and get in the middle of all the shit like you've almost been ran over the last couple of years. They need to bring the fucking camera with the boom arm back or get a blimp camera. Like, I don't like when cameramen are in the ring. It kind of takes the vibe away. Like, I feel like only referees should need to be in there and let them beat the fucking shit out of each other. Put the little holes in the cage like TNA did when lockdown, that the cameraman would get in that hole. You can like see clearly in there, and the fence ain't in the way. Dylan's like, just get us our fucking predictions, please. I'm tired of you talking. So, Jordan, are you going with Rhea's team or Liv's team? Who takes the pin and who wins the match for the team?
I'm going with Liv Morgan and them.
Oh,
And
Liv pins Rhea?
yeah, I'm going with that. Liv pin Rhea.
Ooh, what a bold prediction.
And just for a bonus, does Tiffany cash in on anybody?
No.
No. Okay.
So I'm going the other way around. I think that Rhea's team wins and Rhea gets this long awaited revenge on Liv Morgan and gets the pin over her, or could even get the pin over Raquel. I think either one happens. Rhea scores the pin regardless. And no, there's no cash in this one. You know, I think too much chaos is gonna happen to even get a cash in the way.
Yeah, because you got both champions in there, so you got like pick your poison right there. But we all
Pretty
know
much.
when she does it, she's gonna cash in on Nia Jax. We know it's gonna happen,
Most definitely.
and she will win. No, I agree with you. I'm going with Rhea's team, and Rhea finally gets her revenge and pins Liv Morgan and wins it for her team.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you already clicked it before me. Do they fight on Saturday night's main event, or do they fight on the premiere of Raw on Netflix, or do they fight like on another night? Liv and Rhea.
I mean, I don't know if you want to put too many things on Saturday night's main event. You know, we already got Cody and Kevin.
AEW.
We talked about, but AEW has no stability for anything. They have to do pay-per-view like stuff on every Dynamite apparently, and they're doing it, in front of a half-empty arena.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it would be cool if they put it on Saturday night's main events. If you wanna make this to a big event, I think you have Rhea and Liv on it. But if you don't, then I think you do it on the premiere on Netflix. I mean, you gotta do something big on Netflix for your first one, and pray to God the service can hold up, and don't buffer the entire show. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be good if they do it on Saturday night's main event.
I think they drag it to Raw on Netflix. And aren't they going back to 3 hours when it goes to Netflix, or it's going to stay 2 hours? Because it's still weird that it ends in 2 hours, but I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Like, I keep forgetting. Like, when 9 o'clock hits, I'm like, God damn, it's already over? Oh, yeah, that's right. They're 2 hours again.
Right.
I think the fact that the last 12 years we've been used to it 3 hours, and then they can do more in 2 hours now. It's like, do we really need that extra hour of bullshit?
Mm-hmm.
Good thing SmackDown ain't 3 hours. Can you imagine Solo Sikoa for 3 hours? Acknowledge me.
Hey, Masolo's character has been developing, man. Like, he's entertaining as hell.
Yeah, and freaking GOD's been entertaining with botches. And Jacob Fatu now a damn freaking what do you call it? emoji. He's basically the like literally like I got the new update on my iPhone. I typed in the emoji box. I typed in Jacob Fatu and the praying hands came up. Like it works, folks.
That's too good.
You heard it first here. And that message was brought to you by ADCs. Go to ADCs.com and use our promo code WORLDELITE to get 30% off your order.
Doing some advertising.
We need Pepsi Phil on this show. And we need Justin to do the voice.
Yes.
You heard that, Justin. Can you make it happen? Pepsi's not going to find something about a free can of Pepsi, whatever the fuck he said. Not sure exactly, but it's eventually going back. When SmackDown is going to be starting 3 hours as well. Yeah. Just be glad AEW's not 3 hours. He said, really, the attorney law you need? All right. We know this one's closing out. We didn't get it as a Bloodline Civil War, but something tells me, well, one team, you got the new Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga Tongaloa, and Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed can blend in with this. I know he's not Samoan, but he's PI. He can blend with this group. I would love to see him just permanently be a part of the Bloodline, even though he's on Raw. And then the other team, you got the unusual team of the OG Bloodline and Friends. By the way, WWE is leaving. What the fuck?
Wow, I didn't know that.
Well, Netflix, better get that dildo out of your ass and do something about that buffering.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, we got the OG Bloodline and Friends. You got the OG Bloodline, Roman Reigns and the Usos, and Friends, Sami Zayn and CM Punk. Which no one expected Punk. Hang on, did you thought Brock was going to come out too? I don't know why I thought Brock for a second.
Yeah.
But hey, at least it's not Cody Rhodes. People were already crying that Cody was going to be on the team. I thought Seth was going to be on the team. Nah, Punk makes it even funner. The library will be completely gone for Peacock, and WWE Network is shutting down internationally. Well, fuck my ass and call me a bitch. That sucks.
Man, Netflix is taking everything.
Is Elon Musk running Netflix?
I don't know if.
Man. Well, I feel like I should get rid of Peacock then. I mean, I was only using it to watch WWE and Yellowstone. Might as well get
I
rid
watch
of
everything
Peacock.
on Peacock. I ain't getting rid of that. It's cheap and it has a lot of stuff on it.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
I miss when Netflix was like $5 a month, and now I'm paying like freaking $25 a month.
Yeah, I'm paying like $17, and now that I think one of our TVs are 4K. Like every time I click on the Netflix app, they always try to get me like to upgrade. I ain't going to $20 a month, bro. No,
I got that family plan where you can have up to like 5 or 6 devices on one account. Everybody uses my
Shit,
Netflix account
not
at
me.
home.
Not me, bro. I'm at one device per account, and that's it.
But see how my family is, our Griswold family, we share all our accounts. Like I got the
I'm the
Netflix
same way.
account, we share it. My mom paid for Disney Plus for the grandkids, but we all use it. I mean, I mainly use it. At first, I mainly was using it to watch Mandalorian, but then occasionally I might watch a classic Disney show, or I might watch, I don't know. I think that's all I've watched on Disney is just, if I'm not watching Star Wars, I'm watching like classic Disney cartoons. I'm sharing fucking Paramount Plus with you and something else.
On from what I'm sharing with you is a Paramount and MLS season pass.
Well, actually, I ended up making my own because when my Xbox freaking updated its software, it logged me off fucking everything. And it was going to have to send you the code. And I'm like, well, the MLS is already fucking over. I just went ahead and made my own account. And then when the
It's not
season
over for
comes
us
again,
yet.
yeah, I know. Well, it's over for me. So I went ahead and I canceled the rest of that year's payment. And whenever next year comes, I'll just pay the $9,800 something for the whole season in February.
Yeah, I mean, technically you're saving money by doing that because I added up everything up because For the whole season, if you pay a month, it's like $15 a month, and if you just pay like one time, I think 90 something dollars, you get it for the whole year instead of doing it monthly. I think you're saving money that way.
Oh, and I'm sharing my Peacock account with my parents because that's what my dad was using to watch uh WWE PLEs. Well, they have my
Mhm.
Netflix account, so he's going to be safe. The only thing I'm not sharing is my Prime account. We all have our own Prime accounts because I buy my own. I buy too much shit on Prime anyway, Amazon, and I like to rent movies occasionally on Prime. So, and I watch Thursday Night Football on Prime.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
I'm waiting to see when they're putting a new Terrifier on Prime Video. It just says release date coming soon, so I'm getting kind of impatient with it. Kind of want to see it.
yeah. Well, Jordan, same questions like the last one. Which team wins and who scores the pinfall on who?
I got Roman and them winning, and he done a pin Jacob Fatu.
Okay. I'm gonna backtrack to what we were talking about before we even started, picking these matches. You know, it's such a little detail from SmackDown when Paul Heyman came back. He was wearing exactly what Solo Sikoa was wearing, from the handkerchief and the suit jacket to the red shirt underneath the jacket, everything. I don't see Paul Heyman as a face. I can't see Paul Heyman as a face. He is so good as a heel. I think we get the same thing we got at Crown Jewel. I think Paul Heyman screws over Roman Reigns. Some way he's going to screw over Roman. And for the second time, we get Solo pinning Roman Reigns. I think the I think the new bloodline wins. Solo pin Roman, and we get this either at Mania. We get Solo and Roman again. We get it. The debut of Netflix. We get it again some way. And I think that Paul Heyman realigns himself with the new bloodline. I think this whole thing with him, with power bombing him through the table, was a whole act just to bring him back, tie with Roman again, just to screw him over at War Games and going back with Solo. I think Solo needs Paul way more than Roman needs him. Because for me, Paul's done everything he's can with Roman. There comes a time where you run your course with somebody. He ran his course with Lesnar. He ran his course with CM Punk, and I think he has ran it with Roman Reigns. So I think he needs to side with Solo Sikoa and have Solo get that upset victory over Roman. I think Solo would benefit more from it. His character is already evolving like crazy. So why not have him do the unthinkable for a second time in a row? But this time not with Sami Zayn accidentally hitting him. But I think Paul screws him this time. Solo gets the win for the new bloodline.
See, I didn't have Paul Heyman turning on Roman. I had Sammy turning on Roman.
I mean, regardless, somebody's turning on Roman. But I think Paul doing it would get the best reaction.
But do you see The Rock somehow getting involved in all this, like this comment said?
Yeah, that's a good comment. I think The Rock does come back in some capacity in this storyline, but who does he side with? Does he side back with Roman?
He sides with Solo.
That would be interesting.
Because everyone wants that Rock Roman match, and see, that's like another thing is like, who the fuck is Roman gonna fight at Mania? Is he gonna fight Rock, Solo, or hell, even Jacob Fatu? Which I can see Jacob Fatu maybe like at Elimination Chamber, maybe or something. Not at Mania.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's got to be Solo for the Tribal Chief, or it's gonna be The Rock or the High Chief or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, people wanted to see Rock Roman for a while, but they didn't like it when it was under the thing that it would have been for the title. It doesn't need a title.
It don't need a title. It could be for the High Chief.
Exactly.
Sponsored by Moana 2.
Yeah, we don't need a title. I think if we got it with just them, great. I'm all for it.
Well, we'll see what happens. I wouldn't be surprised if my predictions are bad or good, but
I'll probably lose every match.
I'm looking forward. You ain't gonna lose every match. I'm looking forward to. I'm guaranteeing you at least 2 or 3 wins, but I'm looking forward to Survivor Series. Just how I'm looking forward to hell, even another 4 years or more after we've done 4 years of this show. And before we close out, just a couple things. What can we expect with this show as we go into year 5 to our listeners?
So it's not just about what to expect, because I always guarantee stuff that sometimes we don't deliver on, and it's just stuff getting in the way. But like I said at the beginning of the show, I have my own little setup here. This is my own little area. And I think a lot more content is coming this way. A lot more live stuff is coming. I would love to start interviewing more people. I would like to start reaching out to more people to come on the show and all that, So the people and even people that we became friends with whenever I wasn't on the show yet, I would like to bring them on, if me actually get to be able to talk with these people and do shows with them. I want to do more actual live nostalgias with you. I would like to hop on some. I would like to do more live streams, just talking bullshit and having fun like we always do. And like I said, more interviews and more collaborations with new people, with current friends, and just the whole reason why we started the show in the beginning, just to have fun. I mean, this is something that I wanted to do, to have fun and to get us away from the real world. The real world is not always fun. This is our version of fun, and it's just something that I want to keep doing. And now that I'm back, I had a blast tonight, and just want to keep doing this week after week, and make more friends along the way.
Oh yeah, Jordan.
Yeah, I'm just ready to do more shows with y'all and having fun and doing it on Tuesdays, Thursdays, or whenever we do it.
Yeah, whenever.
Whenever we free and ready to do more.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna try some new stuff or bring in new people, do new nostalgias. I'm gonna eventually just drop these mini series because I haven't been having luck with people showing up. So with Ready, I'm gonna do a new kind of twist with Ready to Rumble. So I thought for this upcoming season, instead of finding other guesses and going back and talking about Rumbles that I haven't covered, I wanted to redo some I've covered in the first season. No, instead, me and you, or all 3 of us, each week, we're gonna do watch-alongs of the matches of whatever years y'all want to go back and watch.
Yeah,
that way, that's the whole.
Yeah.
That because a Rumble match is a whole hour. That's your episode right there. We can just
exactly
have it on mute so we don't get copyrighted. We can whatever year Rumble y'all want to watch, man or a woman, we'll watch it. You can see our reaction, even though we already knew it. Or if we're watching one they've never seen before, they can kind of see their reaction of what happened on that night. So that's going to be a new twist of Ready to Rumble for the upcoming season, and I'll be the ones editing it, and then I'm going to drop them on audio as well. So you can either watch it live or watch it anytime on demand on YouTube and see our faces, or if you just want to hear our voices and not look at our ugly faces, I have it for audio platforms, on all audio platforms, from Spotify, Google Pod, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, you name it, we are there. And one more thing before we close out, I'll start off with this one. Thanksgiving's in a couple of days. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I know a lot of people's going to be drinking. Stay safe with that, especially tomorrow. If you're traveling, I know today they say is the most roughest day to travel with Thanksgiving is that Tuesday and the Sunday driving back. So if you're traveling during the holidays, stay safe. Don't text and drive like we do. Thankful for all the listeners that tune in and give us love and support and comment and give us ideas or want to hop on the shows. I'm thankful we made it through 4 years already. making it with you two guys, and we got more years to come. Thankful, but of course, on top of that, I'm thankful for my family, thankful for the friends, thankful for my sports teams, and so forth. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Eat all the food you can, and with Black Friday, buy all the shit you can get.
Absolutely. There's one more thing I want to bring up after we're done with this. Um, it's something we were going to bring up, I think, but we forgot to bring it up during the show. But yeah, I'm also very thankful for family that, especially during these times, all the people that contributed to helping us out and to getting this house, to moving in stuff and all that. So family is number one this year for me for Thanksgiving, and just excited to spend some quality time with them. Watch a lot of sports and just enjoy peace and quiet. That's what we're looking forward to and all that. So yeah, that's my main thing for this year is family.
Yeah, I'm thankful for the listeners, watchers, for y'all, and I'll see you Thursday, Dylan.
Yep, like you don't see me all the fucking time, anyways.
What do y'all got to cook anything? Like, I got to make a peach cobbler this Thanksgiving.
I normally make a beer bread for every holiday, and it's good.
Does it get you drunk?
No, it does not, unfortunately, because if it did, I would eat a lot of it.
Beer bread. Oh, never heard of that.
It's really good.
Sounds good. I mean, I've ate a beer mac and cheese one time. That was fucking kick ass.
Sounds good.
But yeah, this was fun. You know where you can find us. Find us on Twitter at Orderly Pod. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I'm on Twitter at MarcusLee337. You guys.
I'm at Dylan Aber _. And like I said, I got one more thing to bring up before you close up. So hold on.
All right. Jordan, do you remember where you can have them find you? Because you forgot last time.
He probably has his phone up to have his Twitter up.
You can find me at Jordan_J2000 on Twitter.
There you go.
All right, Dylan.
It's one quick thing. We've been talking about Saturday night's main event for the longest time. I don't think we're gonna do a prediction show for it. So I think we need to get it out the way. Because Ryan just texted me if we talked about it. I don't think we did. Because he talked about it to us earlier.
Oh yeah,
does Kevin Owens beat Cody Rhodes?
About that. No.
I mean,
I can't believe
for me it's a win-win if he does. For me, it's a win-win if he does. Kevin Owens is one of my favorites, and I'm enjoying Cody's reign, so it's a win-win. But I would like to see Kevin Owens win it.
I won't be mad if he wins, but I said Cody was gonna at least hold the title for a year before he loses it at WrestleMania to whoever. What if it's like John Cena or Randy Orton or CM Punk or somebody else? But I don't think it's gonna be CM Punk. I got CM Punk fighting Seth at Mania. So, but Cody, I think Cody retains.
I mean, I'd like to see Kevin win it.
Yeah.
It would be a swerve if he won it.
Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, I got him.
That's all I wanted to bring up.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot to bring that up earlier.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Ryan.
We just went jumps.
Hey, Ryan texted me. He said, "Did y'all bring it up?" I said, "I think we did," but I'm like, "I don't think we did."
Oh, I thought you had like a groundbreaking announcement or something I didn't know about.
Oh no, I ain't got none.
Oh, okay. Well, your brother said he can always win it back at Mania. KO is killing it as a heel. Yeah, he is killing it as a heel. I like that he's a heel. I don't want him as a babyface.
Exactly.
But all right, this was fun. Thank y'all for tuning in, and this was fun celebrating 4 years into predicting Survivor Series and talking about random shit. We went an hour and a half. That's usually the time limit, but when will be the next live stream? Depends. I mean, in between, you know, I might be pulling a nostalgia episode. I know I got 2 lined up for just 2 for December. That's it. But it's going to be a short month because with the holidays coming up, you know, the week of Christmas, we're not going to stream. The following week, we'll have the year-end awards and all that. I know we're going to predict for Saturday. We're going to do a watch-along for Saturday night's main event. But I know you can guarantee 2 nostalgia live streams from me for December, and that's it. Just 2.
I mean, I would like to do something next week, but I know we always just play it by ear, and we just, if there's enough to talk about, we plan something. If not, then we just come up with something else. So if there's enough to talk about, if something groundbreaking happens at War Games, which if it's up to me, something would. Yeah, I think we should come on here next week. You know, I got all the time in the world now. You know, I'm on a little space here, so I would like to do more live stuff with y'all.
And hell, even the nostalgias don't have to be live. I mean, we just choose to be if people want to see our reactions. We don't play clips anymore because of fucking YouTube 4K on my PC.
Yeah, I know.
But I need to fix that. All right, fellas, this was great. I will catch you guys down the road. Everyone, thank you for tuning in. Y'all have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving, and we will see you guys next week.
I've been waiting for a sign. I've overcome my darkest nights. I am ready. I am ready.